I wasn't even expecting this phone with no leaks, no teaser, just boom, the Tecno Pop 10C showed up out of nowhere. And for a phone that costs under 100k, it actually caught my attention. I've been using it for a while now, and in this video, I'll break down everything you need to know, the good stuff, the red flags, and whether it's worth your money. Plus, there is also going to be a regular Pop 10, I'm very sure of that. We should be a step up from this particular one, the Pop 10C. Once I get my hands on it, you already know I'll compare it side by side with this one. But for now, let's talk about the Pop 10C. I paid 99,000 naira for the Tecno Pop 10C, and I think that should not be the final price of this phone. It should be cheaper, and I think a fair price would be around 85,000 naira. I'll tell you why I think so in a bit. Inside the box, you get all the accessories required, including a charging brick, a USB A to C cable, a silicone TPU case, an earpiece, and some documentation. I find it fascinating that we are getting all these accessories in a phone that costs less than $80. The phone has 2 gigs RAM, which is very small by 2025 standard. It has 64 gig storage space, and you can expand the RAM to 4 gigs using some storage space on the phone. In terms of other phones this phone is competing with in the market, I'll say that there are a handful. We have the Itel A90, Infinix Smart 10 HD, the Redmi A5, and I plan to make a couple of comparison videos between these phones. Let me know in the comment section which phone you want me to compare first. I find it fascinating that 93% of you guys enjoying these videos are yet to subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get the number down to 70%. Thank you for subscribing. The design of this phone isn't far from the Tecno Pop 8 and 9. They kind of look similar because I went through my former videos to see how they look. There is no significant change. We have 3 camera rings at the back with 2 cameras and a flashlight beside. I have the ink black color option with a sort of matte finish. It has a plastic build as expected from a phone that costs below $80. It has a side mounted fingerprint scanner and it's responsive. The phone supports dual 4G SIM cards, including a slot memory card on the SIM tray. There is a headphone port, and we have dual speakers, one at the top and another at the bottom. The phone is a bit narrow, not the regular size we are used to. The design is nothing out of the ordinary that we have seen, but I will say that the build quality is great because there is no creaking or moving parts. We have a 6.6-inch IPS LCD display with a 90Hz refresh rate and 720p resolution. It is responsive to touch and quite bright for the price. Peak brightness is around 500 nits and the bezels are quite noticeable, but it should be expected around this price category. There is also an LED light up front that comes up while you are charging the phone. We have a punch hole cutout on the display, which is impressive, and the refresh rate makes scrolling on the display a bit smoother. Because of the size, you can operate this phone with one hand and you'll be comfortable. Watching videos or playing games on the phone is impressive, and I love the colors I get while watching YouTube videos. The display is what you expect for an entry-level device. We have Android 14 Go edition on the phone, and something in me wanted Android 15. We saw Android 15 Go edition on the Redmi A5, and I thought, why not we have it here? In fact, the software here is based on iOS 13, not even the most recent iOS 14, and there are no AI features on this phone. If they should add some AI features to this phone, it will lag because the RAM is not even capable of running serious tasks. To be fair, I love the fact that the software skin looks like what you expect from a Tecno phone. The notification shade and drop down menu are reminiscent of what Tecno phones look like. App icons also look typical of Tecno phones, and the animations when you open and close app is impressive. It is not the fastest, but it's good and smooth. There is also the free link app on the phone, and it's being marketed heavily with the phone. And you can use it to kind of make calls with another phone that has the same app. That's what it does. The phone is powered by the Unisoc T606, and I know we always complain about Unisoc processors. Performance is okay for the price, and I was impressed with how apps stayed running in the background. The Pop 10C isn't suitable for heavy usage, and if you push it too much, it will definitely lag. App won't open super fast, and you can't play heavy games like Call of Duty Mobile on this phone. Only simple games will run effectively like Candy Crush and Subway Surfer. The main purpose of this phone is for casual usage like making calls, browsing the internet, and casual social media usage. Performance isn't the strongest suit of this phone, but I will say for the price, I don't think it gets better than this. The Infinix Smart 10 HD is also powered by the Unisoc processor. Same thing applies to the Itel A90 and Redmi A5. Don't go for this phone expecting it not to lag. Especially if you're someone who press your phone too much, then just stay away from this phone. The phone has a 5000 mAh battery, and it is one of the best aspects of this phone. You can easily get 2 days of battery life on the phone, which is good news for a lot of us. It supports 18W charging speed, and you get the charging brick inside the case. Charging might be slow, but again, I don't think you will get more than that across other competing phones. If you want a budget phone with great battery life at a budget apart from the Redmi A5, I don't think there's any other one that was better than this. What about the camera? We have a 13 megapixel primary camera at the back and an 8 megapixel selfie camera up front. To be honest, the camera isn't the strongest suit of this phone, but for the price, I think we can comfortably give this phone a pass. Colors seem to be a lot better than what I was expecting because the Redmi A5 had very poor camera at this price range. When you zoom at 2x, you can see that the images appear a bit washed and the maximum zoom on this phone is 4x. I love how it handled HDR in this picture and the selfie images are also good. If you need a phone that will deliver pictures, then I will not advise you to get this one. You have to increase your budget and go for something better. You can also shoot 1080p videos with the front and back camera. So that's everything you need to know about the Tecno Pop 10C, the good, the bad, and the unexpected. Like I said at the beginning of this video, the phone came as a surprise, and while it's not groundbreaking, it gets a lot of the basics right for the price. If you are looking for a budget phone strictly for casual use, like making calls, browsing, chatting on WhatsApp, or light social media usage, then the Pop 10C is not a bad pick. But if your focus is performance, gaming, or camera quality, this isn't the phone for you. You'll need to stretch your budget higher. I still believe the price should be closer to 85,000 naira, but for what you are getting, especially the battery life, display, and complete accessory, I'll say it's not a bad deal at all. I'll keep an eye out for the standard Pop 10, and as soon as I get it, you already know a video is coming. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about the Tecno Pop 10C, and I'll be very happy to see you in my next video.